Welcome back to Farm Focus Africa. Today's video is a sequel to the previous video on James Mitty Smart Farm, where we focused on smart fodders or modern fodders that can be able to guarantee you high yield milk production. Today we will focus on giant SETARIA and Bracharia, which are fodders that take a short time to grow, are drought resistant, and offer multiple harvests within a year, and hence guaranteeing you high milk production. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and most importantly, watch and learn how to improve your milk production in your dairy farm. This is Farm Focus Africa, where we focus on sustainability in agriculture.
So we have another variety of fodder which is called Bracharia. I have already harvested it, and as you can see, on this side it is very dry, but on this side where the Bracharia is, it is still green. Means that these fodders are always drought resistant or drought tolerant. So that's why you find that on the other side it is dry, but on this side, the Bracharia, it is green. So if a farmer wants Bracharia, you can ask for seedlings or splint. Bracharia has crude protein of 16% and over. But when you are harvesting Bracharia, you wait until it produces some flowers. So it produces some flowers, but this one doesn't have flower. So it will grow. This is the height of. If it grows, it will grow this size. So this means it's like 2 feet. Then it will start flowering. During the flowering, that is the time to harvest Bracharia, because it has a lot of nutrients. So these are one of the fodders which are found in my farm, and they are always drought tolerant, and that's why you see it is green. On the other side it is dry. There is no watering because I don't have water to sprinkle or to put it, but it is, since it is drought resistant and it takes shorter time to grow, we always advise farmers to use fodder which takes less time, drought resistant. When it comes to Bracharia, you can make hay. You cut it, you let it wilt, then you can make hay in somewhere. When you preserve it, farmers should always know that don't keep this fodder in direct sunlight because it loses nutrient. So you should keep it in a shade, then you bear, then you will have a hay which is very, very smart, and it will contain all nutrients. Another thing, when you are conserving or reserving this hay, make sure that the place you keep them, there is no water, there is no leakage of water, so that if they soak in water, they will rot. But if they are kept in a cool, dry place, they will contain and preserve the nutrients that your animals require. So on the other side, we have another variety. This one is called giant SETARIA. Giant SETARIA, for those people who knows SETARIA, this one is now a modern one or a hybrid one. It takes 3 months to mature. It has crude protein of 16%. So, and it grows up to 5 feet. So this one is also a fodder that is required in your farm. You can see, you can have a look at it, very green, but if you look at this place, it is very green, and Here it is dry. So you can see when I talk of drought-resistant plant, this is what a farmer require. So there is no frustration in farming. So if you plant giant SETARIA, you plant Bracharia, your animals, whether it is dairy goats or dairy cows, can enjoy during drought resistant and the rainy season. So already you can see now it is 1 feet from the ground, and we are about, the rain is about to fall. So during the rain season, I will cut it like 2 times or 3 times. Then whether it is scorching sun, whether it is drought time, it will remain green, meaning that the nutrients remains intact. That is all what is required by farmers. Nutrients, something that can sustain your animals, something that cannot frustrate you when it comes to dairy farming. Because in dairy farming, if you don't have good fodder or quality fodder, you will fall and you will be frustrated. So that is the way you should do. Thank you. Hiyo tunaweza sema tu.
Okay.
So when it comes to seedlings or cutting for Super Napier, we normally cut 2 nodes, and anywhere in Africa I do deliver everywhere in Africa. So you just take my phone number, which is 0114 988 13 0114 988 13. So you get in touch with me, and you can also watch my videos on YouTube and TikTok under the name James Mete. So all these varieties which I have said, they are found in my farm. So there is no problem. You can make your order and you will be served at the right time. Kinyingi. So tofauti ya normal normal sweet potatoes na sweet potatoes ni kwamba Super Kine has broad leaves na inaweka ile ngwashe chini kidogo, lakini hii ya biashara ile ya ngwashe tumatawi ni kidogo, then inaweka ngwashe mingi. Na ukiangalia kama if you look at this one, it is very thicker than the normal one. So because this one is hybrid, so you can see when you harvest something like this, you can see the leaves are very broad. Okay, so when you harvest something like this for cows, there is a lot of nutrients. But the other one for the biashara, that one has a thick thin. This vine here is very thin, but Super Kine, it is always thick. Yeah, that is the difference. Yeah, we have another variety of Fodder. So this variety is called Australian Red Napier. Some people call it Red Napier. So this is another variety which has now been introduced in the market so that it can still curb the cost of production in dairy farming, and it will help farmers so that they can have feed security in their farm. So this one already is overgrown because I do sell it like seeds. But if it is for cattle, it is supposed to be harvested at 5 feet. The another thing is it has crude protein of 22%. It takes shorter time, 3 months after planting. Then after that you will be cutting it every 45 days. Then it has a biomass of 200 tons per year. So the characteristics of Red Napier are almost similar to that of Super Napier. So these are the fodders farmers are supposed to be having in their farm, so that they can have feed security in their farm. So I think we can move to another fodder and see it. You can see now. You can see now. Super Napier.
Super Napier is so green.
Yeah. So when we are talking of drought-resistant animal fodder, we talk about like this. You can see Pakchong 1 or Super Napier grass. If you look at this side, it is very dry. Very dry. There is no water. And the same part I have planted Super Napier, it is very green, which means that Super Napier is a drought-resistant fodder because it has a deep-rooted roots, it has robusta roots, which cannot dry up during the sunny time or drought areas. Like you can see now already there is drought, but you can see the Napier grass is very green, meaning that the nutrients in it has been conserved. So these are the things we are talking about in dairy farming. Planting fodder which takes less time, which has a lot of crude protein, energy, and it will sustain your animals all the way, whether it is during the rainy season and during the drought season. So let us go to another fodder. So this one is another fodder, and in this farm, this one is the highest fodder with the highest crude protein. So farmers, this is called Super Kine. Super Kine has a crude protein of 22 to 29%, which means that if you give this fodder, you mix with Super Napier and the other fodder, it will produce a lot of milk. So those people or those farmers who cannot afford Rusan, this is the way you can buy this Super Kine, because Super Kine, it is a drought resistant. So if it was not drought, if you look at that farm, it is dry, and still the Super Kine is still green. So your cows cannot reduce milk because there is drought. So if you cannot afford the Rusan, you can plant Super Kine, which is very easy to manage, because sometimes when you plant, you require a big farm to plant Rusan, and many farmers don't have that. So it is my advice that you go for Super Kine. All these fodders are found in my farm, so you just place your order and you get it. So let us go to another fodder. This is a home of fodder.
Home of fodders.
Yes, high quality fodder.
Now my friend here wanted to know,
yes,
what size do you cut when
this
you
one
want to sell? Yes.
This one.
The measurement.
Yes.
Though this one goes for at least 1 feet.
1 feet ni hivyo?
Yeah, 1 feet. This is 1 feet. Yeah.
So how am I going to plant it?
If you, this is the seedlings, yeah?
Yes.
You go and make a trench like this or a furrow, just like the way you plant the normal ones, yeah?
Okay.
But this one, you just get a stick, then you put it. But the other sweet potatoes, when you wanted to plant them, you bury them.
Even the leaves?
You bury up to here.
Okay.
Okay. But this one, it is not a must you bury. You just pierce using a stick, then you put it there. So it will propagate very well. So this one goes even for 8 feet.
It will grow to up to 8 feet.
8 feet.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes.
So I will be able to space.
You space like 2 feet.
2 feet apart.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are just demo and samples.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyone who requires huge amount, big amount of Super Kine, it is available in the farm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sasa hii Super Kine.
Yes.
Does it have what? Does it have the root tubers?
Yeah, it has, and they are very sweet.
And they are edible?
Yeah, edible. You can eat it, you can give it to your cows, but me, I always eat it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it is double profit.
Double profit, yeah.
Feeding the cows.
Yeah. But it has less tubers, because most of the time, the nutrients always, I mean the reefs are always big. So that is where
the food goes.
The food goes
instead of the roots.
Yeah. So for this other sweet potatoes, everything is taken down so that it can produce more tubers. But this one produce more leaves.
Wow.
Yeah. But it has
less tubers.
Which are very edible and very sweet. Yeah.
So hakuna hasara hapo.
Hakuna hasara. So can I continue?
Yes.
So we have another fodder here which is called Guatemala. Guatemala is another fodder which it takes less time to grow, and it is very important for cows or for dairy farming. So it has crude protein of 16 and over. So if you want this one, it is still there. So when you cut this Guatemala, you mix with Super Kine, Super Napier, you end up coming with TMR, total mixed ratio. So these are the fodders which are high quality fodders in my farm and which are found here. Thank you. It also takes any fodder which is in my farm takes 3 months or 90 days after planting. So I always specialize with fodders which takes less time to grow and to mature. And that is what it is required in agribusiness today. So farmers, this one cannot let you down. So if you have those fodders which it takes less time to mature, you have it, and the farming continues with a very easy way. 2017 on a serious note, but before that I was doing it just for fun, and I was doing through phone. You cannot do farming through your phone, never. You have to put your eye there. Yeah. So if you say, you keep on calling, oh, I want this, I want this, you will fail, because if you wanted to do farming, you have to be there. You see this one, it has been harvested. It is not drying. Okay, it is green. But if you do it with a phone, they will tell you you have harvested, but it has not been harvested. What about when you are reserving? They will put it on a direct sunlight, but they will tell you it is okay. So you see that the results of the dairy farming is not peaking, or farming is not peaking the way you want, because there is something which is not going well. So before I take it serious, I was doing it through phone, and I could visit here like once per month. I was frustrated. Yeah. So I decided to do it, because I realized that when I do it, it will pay me very well, then a lot of money. Yeah, when you are doing it for yourself, because if there is a loss, if there is something which is going not going good, you know, you correct it. Yeah, but you cannot depend on farming, someone to do farming for you. It will not succeed, you will fail. So we can go on the other side and see the dairy goats. Yeah.
Now, 2017, there was no like serious social media. Where did you come across all these fodders?
That time, there was about Facebook, and when we talk about Facebook that time, things were not good in Facebook. And I remember a friend of mine who attended Pakchong 1 lost 250,000. So he wanted to purchase from China, and he was conned. So we were to be patient. I was to be patient so that you cannot be conned. So that time you could not expose yourself to social media. So you just put very little things on Facebook, because that time Facebook was trending. And if you look at WhatsApp, if you post on WhatsApp, the only people who might see you, they are your friends. But Facebook will expose you. But currently Facebook is doing well, because you can put your video, you can post your video, and you get people. The only thing that is needed in this field, in the social media, you'll be someone who is honest. Because me, I don't bargain with anybody about sending whatever. Somebody calls, I want this and this, I am at this place. He says the money, or she says the money. Others come to here and they buy. That's way and that's way. Because you have to be honest. If you cannot be honest in farming, then you will lose. So when I started this, there was no much exposure. So you just did it little by little. But when TikTok came, that is the time we have known everything. Yeah.
So social media is a powerful tool.
Very, very powerful. So in the social media, you can earn direct or indirect. Because if, for example, now I am earning through selling this, I am not earning through direct from TikTok or social media. I am earning indirectly. So that is how people should advertise their business, and you be honest. Don't call people on social media, because if I call someone, you will be exposed. We have seen so many people being exposed because you want to call people and you cannot move on. So for now, I think people should take advantage of social media, because it is doing everything. I am known in the world. This farm is known in the world. Yeah. And everywhere, those people who are working in America, Asia, maybe they are Kenyans, They ask for orders. I deliver to their home, and they are still in America or in Qatar. That's me. Because of honest social media platform. Yeah.